Hello and welcome to Cappin at the Spa. I'm Saratoga Geese and we're recording live from Quivik Drive in currently sunny Saratoga. It's Whitney Day. Big day today, excellent card, a lot of big fields and some opportunities. Want to welcome our partner, Daily Double Dan. How are you?
I'm doing well, Saratoga Geese. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me on.
You got it. What do you got there? A little chocolate milk?
That's right. Starting off the morning right.
All right, here we go. We're ready to go. Today we got three, four, five selections total. Couple of changes because of some scratches that we just heard about, so we're going to do the best we can. But we're going to go to Danny first, and he's got a hot one in the fourth race.
All right, guys. So looking at the fourth race, claiming 45,000, going a mile on the turf. Fire par 91. I'm looking at the 5-horse here, Hieroglyphics. He's racing for Kieran McLaughlin. First time with trainer. The first thing that stood out to me was Kieran McLaughlin on a 180-plus day layoff wins at a 32% clip, which is very impressive. And looking at some Hieroglyphics back buyers, pretty good horse here. If he runs some of these races back in 87, 90, he's right there to win this race, and he's at 12-1. So first I ran 2 races at Saratoga back in 2017 and won both of them. Both going a mile on the turf just like today. And all through 2017 when he was having some success was always on the front end. Second, third place, 1-2 lengths, sitting right off the lead and closing from there. For whatever reason in 2018, didn't race as well and was never really in that same position. He was sitting back 5th, 6th, 7th place, 5, 6 lengths off the lead. And I love the Kendrick Carmouche mount here, notorious for getting his horses on the lead, sitting right off, and I think, that bodes well for Hieroglyphics here, looking for him to sit 1 length, 2 lengths off the lead, and listen, if he gets the lead with Carmouche, I'd be fine with that too. So I'm looking at Hieroglyphics again, the 5-horse, 12-1 in the fourth race.
All right, very good. And you should get all of that price because it's coming off almost a year layoff. So while he has good figures there, people still tend to shy away from those horses. So I think you'll get double digits for sure. Race 5, I'm going to take a look at the Troy. Grade 3. This featured the top sprinting grass horse in the country, World of Trouble. It was going to be very, very difficult to beat. But I thought today he could get beat. And we just found out before we went to video here that the horse is scratched. The horse I have is Wet Your Whistle at 8-1. The horse has really come into his own in the last 3 months. 3 for 3 in 2019. Won a grade 1 at Woodbine, 6 furlong race on the grass by a length and a half. Really looked impressive. Because World of Trouble is out, there's still 2 real fast horses inside of him, Pure Sensation and Rocket Heat. So we're hoping he's going to be able to sit the trip and close and win. And I still like him a lot today. You would have gotten 7-8-1 if World of Trouble was in, because he'd have been 2-5. Now you're probably going to get more like 3-1. But I still think he's a very solid selection here in the 5th race. Wet Your Whistle. We also played him last year at 13-1, and he lost by a length. So he's a second-time selection here on Cappin at the Spa. So let's hope today's that day. We're going to go to the race 7, and Danny with his special selection.
Race 7 also features an important scratch here. This is the lower 100,000 stakes race, mile and a 16th on the turf. The 9, Guido, has scratched. And the reason that's important, followers of the show know that the 7-horse Voodoo Song, probably our favorite horse of all time, have a lot of history picking him on the show here and winning. And, that was going to be the main speed threat with him, is Guido and Voodoo, going at it up front. With Guido out now, we're hoping Voodoo can, get out to that lead by himself. And, we love him at this price. Hopefully we get, 3-4-1, and we'll be happy with that. So
I think so. And it's always exciting when he races here. He's got a big fan base here at the Spa. So we're looking forward to today. Race 8, Exacta Box Bobby is en route today. He was delayed, so he gave us a selection. So I'm going to give you a couple of his thoughts. And in the 8th race, which is the test, a fabulous race, grade 1, he likes Trenchtown Cat, 12-1. Very interesting. You have Serengeti Empress and Bellafina, 2 of the top 3-year-olds in the country. Both excellent speed horses. Bellafina's probably going to sit just off the pace. But the 3-horse, Kavef, also has a ton of speed. Royal Charlotte's going to take money with Chad Brown. And Royal Charlotte's undefeated. But Trenchtown Cat has the highest last race buyer, and also is coming off a grade 2 race at Gulfstream against older horses, and ran second to Stormy Embrace, who's a top sprinter. I think you're really going to get a nice price on this horse. Nondescript trainer. You're getting a horse that just isn't one of the top selections here. You're talking, he's the 5th choice on the morning line. So I think you can get double digits, and we're hoping that speed really goes crazy, and we're going to come close and catch him at 12-1. Trenchtown Cat. That'll be Exacta Box Bobby. He might be able to get off the the cooler schneid if he can. He won't be carrying that cooler if that horse wins.
We'll see about
Before
that.
we go to Danny's last selection, I'm just gonna make a quick note in the Whitney. Again, big scratch, Thunder Snow scratched. McKinsey's gonna be really tough to beat in this race. Welcome Bob Baffert bobblehead. We bought him out today because of McKinsey's appearance. But I tell you who I like, I think, to get in the exacta is the number 3 horse, Monongahela. Jason Service ran a big race down at Monmouth about 3-4 weeks ago. Scratched out of a race last week to run here, and I think he's got a good chance to pick up the pieces. And if McKinsey opens up, Monongahela can come after him in the stretch. I'll play a box exacta, but more with McKinsey on top. But maybe we can hit a decent exacta there in the Whitney, and we'll go to Danny to wrap it up in the bailout race.
Race 11, last race of the day. Allowance $80,000, going 5.5 furlongs on the turf. I'm looking at the 11 here, 3 outlaws. Few things stand out to me here. 1, improving Byers every race of his life. All 4 races, getting better every single race, looking for him to continue that streak here. And the last race was his first race on the turf, coming on that 2 to 3 year old improvement. Ran a big race. Previous races was on the lead or near the lead. Last race out, dropped back to last by 6 lengths and closed to, finishing 4th by 2. Ran a good race. Looking for some improvement here. Hoping Sayas keeps him a little bit closer to the lead here. And looking for 11, 3 outlaws at 8-1 to close it out.
All right, excellent. Let's have a great day today on Whitney Day. A lot of exciting races. Let's hope that today is your day.